It's a hot one today. I am sitting outside and just hoping for the breeze to come through. It's Memorial Day weekend, so it's been an epic 3-day weekend full of reading. And the book that I ate up first this weekend is The Burning Side by Sarah Damoff. And this book is certainly not the cozy, comfy, joyful reads that I read for the last 3 book reviews. But did I still absolutely love this book? Yes, every single page of it. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Allison, and if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. I do videos that are all comfy and cozy, from things like crafting to cooking, but most importantly, reading. And if any of that sounds interesting to you, please check out my other videos, and I would love if you would consider subscribing. It really helps my channel to grow. So I want to start off by saying there are many trigger warnings in this book, none of them that are pointed out explicitly at the beginning, but 2 that I wanted to point out are divorce and Alzheimer's disease or dementia, 2 of which have impacted my own life. So just be aware of that when you're going into this book. And this is Sarah Damoff's second novel, and her first one was a lot about alcoholism and the impacts to family. So she deals with some heavy topics, but man, does Sarah Damoff do it well. In The Burning Side, the main characters are April and Leo, and they're both in their 30s with 2 small children. They've been married probably less than 10 years, and in the middle of the night, their house starts going up in flames, and they end up losing half their house. They do make it out with their children safely, but just in the nick of time. So one would think that is a hugely dramatic event, and it was, but it wasn't the most dramatic part of that day, because 6 hours prior, Leo had asked April for a divorce. Fortunately for April and Leo, April's parents live just an hour away in Texas, and they are able to take in April and Leo and their 2 children after this disaster. But there is lots of family drama, because at the same time, the other 2 children in the family, grown children in the family, Josephine, who's an actress, and Cameron, who's just graduated college and now has a fiance, have all come home at the same time. So it's a packed house at Deb and Billy's house in Dallas, Texas. And Deb and Billy, you'll hear a lot about their background and their love story and family drama throughout this book too. I fell in love with Deb especially just as much as I did April and Leo in this book. So this is a book about family drama, character development. It's a love story, all intertwined just perfectly. The main 2 themes in this book are the little events and the big events that led to Leo and April considering divorce. And the other main theme throughout this book is a family member dealing with dementia, and this is impacting the whole family eventually. And so the book bounces back and forth, mainly between the early 2000s when Leo and April met, to present day, but also for Deb and Billy's story, the grandparents, that goes back to the late 1980s. And like I said, both storylines are really, really compelling. I wanted to share just some of the beauty in Sarah's writing, because she combines so effortlessly, and I'm sure it's not effortless as the author, just simple daily events with big philosophical questions or revelations. When we open the back door, we're met with a metallic scent. We squint up at a pewter sky, anticipating a spit of rain. It's only when we look back down, dark discs swelling on the deck, that we realize it's already raining. Some things are seen more clearly at their end than at their start. So we stand at the threshold as rain washes the world clean. Isn't that beautiful? Similar to another book that I read recently, Theo of Golden, and you have to read this one. This book makes you think about your own life and the decisions of your past, how one small choice could have changed the path of your life and others around you. And it is just one of those books that can pull out a lot of emotions from you. I am not a crier. I did get a little tickle in the back of my throat towards the very end. If you are a crier, this one probably is going to bring some tears out for you all. As for my rating of this book, I was originally thinking of 4.5 stars. And that was simply because there were parts of the back and forth of the marriage where there was lack of communication or a lot of miscommunication that led to the marriage crumbling. But then I reflected on it overnight and I thought, you know what, that's real marriage, and that's what a lot of us struggle with. And so I raised my rating to a final rating of 5 out of 5 stars. I just ate this book up and I really can't wait for Sarah's next book. Sarah Damoff really got my attention with her first novel, The Bright Years, but this one has sold me and I am a true Sarah Damoff follower now. So any book release going forward is going to be an auto buy for me. Well, I hope this book review was helpful and that you are having a great Memorial Day weekend. Stay cozy and I will see you in the next video. Bye.